And bring your hands towards your heart. You can open your eyes to read the mantra if you have it. I will do a chant and response. So I will chant the first verse and you do it, and then the second, and then you do it, third, and you do it. It's only 3, and we'll do it once that way, 1 and 2 times we will do it together. So here we go. Om Hasatoma Satkamayam. Om Hasatoma Satkamaya. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Mritoma Armitram Gamaya. Mirtoma Armitram Gamaya. Now Om Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Open your eyes, bow your heads. Namaste. Namaste. Good. So namaste means the best of me recognizes the best in you. And that's why we always greet each other with this special word, so that we can, really find that space where we are one. We realize that although our bodies indicate that we are separate from others, we are one. We are all living in this world, sharing the energy, and in this space that we share of yoga, what we bring together is what we're going to take away. Today we're going to start lying on the floor. So lie onto the floor for a moment. I will ask you to come into sitting later on so that you can see what I'm demonstrating. I will bring my computer closer. But for the moment, just lie onto the floor. A little bit less down dogs today. We're going to work with our spine. So have a nice body stretch, stretching the legs, stretching the arms. And bring both legs and both arms towards the right-hand side of the mat. So you're in a banana shape. So bring your legs together. And banana shape facing upwards. So the chest is facing upwards, the hips are facing upwards. Just the arms and the legs move sideways. And feel the stretch through the left-hand side of the body. If your arms and your legs are going towards the right, bring your left ankle over your right ankle so that you get more stretch on the side of your hips. Inhale and exhale. And this is called Bananasana. Bring your arms and legs back to the middle of the mat. Feel the difference between your right and left. And now walk your legs and your arms towards the left-hand side of the mat. Stretching the right ribs, the right hip. If you want, you can cross the outer leg onto the inner one. So the outer one is the one where the main stretch is happening. And bring yourselves back to center. Bend your knees and bring your knees towards your chest. Make big circles with your knees in one direction. And big circles on the other direction. Now place one hand on each knee and make big, big circles. And change direction. So the legs are moving independently. That's it. And let both knees come to one side, coming into a twist. You can have the hand holding the top leg, open the chest. Feel that stretch in your pectoral muscles. Maybe you want to stretch the top leg as well, just to have a bit more. And bring it back to center. Change sides. Let both knees rest to the other side, opening your chest. Let that side of your ribs open up. Inhale and exhale. And bring it back to center. And bring your hands underneath your knees. Lift your head, rock backwards and forwards. And come into seating. Come into a comfortable seating position. So watch before we practice together. We're going to start working with the core muscles. And we're going to bring the knees just above the hips. The shins should be parallel to the floor. So watch first, and then you can do it without having to pick to the screen. And we're going to push the knees towards us and the hands away. And this pressure, this resistance will remain as we bring one arm and one leg away and bring it back. And the other side and bring it back. So whilst these two are towards each other, the other two come away. Okay, same hand and leg are opening up. So come into lying onto the floor. Check that you don't have anything that you're going to kick or hurt your hands with. That's it. And keeping your hips stable, your core muscles are engaged, and your shins are parallel to the floor. So hands onto the knees, and same hand and leg push away as the other ones come towards you. You will know you did it right because you will find it difficult. You will find that your abs are activated and they are maybe making you shake a little bit. So change one leg and then the other. Yes, Geraldine? So one side and then the other. It's not upwards, it's forwards. The leg goes forwards. Right, and relax for a moment. Hug your knees. Good. Coming to seating, rocking backwards and forwards, coming to seating, and I show you the next one. So what we were doing was same arm and leg coming away. Now we're going to just let the legs come in and resist with the arms. Resist, 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 resist. So I'm making a lot of effort. My belly's shaking, my arms are shaking. We're going to first do this, then we're going to let the shins release, hands over the knees, and we're going to push the legs away. If you can see, my lower back flattens against the floor because I'm making a lot of effort. The head can come up as well if you want to. Then we're going to push the legs away with the hands either sides of the knees. And then we're going to bring the hands into two fists and push inwards. The hands need to be really strong so that you don't squash them. You don't want to squash your hands, you want to have them very firm. So what will happen in here is you will know that you're working well enough because you will start shaking. If you're not shaking, you're going light on yourselves, okay? I always say it, you might start shaking, you might fart. One of the two might happen. So don't worry, we're at home and nobody's listening. So just let's do it. Okay, is that clear? If there is a question, please ask. No? Clear? All right. Let's lie down and we start with the legs at 90 degrees. Hands are pushing the legs away and the legs are wanting to win the battle by pushing in. And your lower back might tend to go down, but not that much on this one. If you want, you can lift your head and shoulders and push, legs in, hands push away. Your arms are working, your legs are working. Push, 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 push. One more breath and relax. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do it twice more. Knees over the hips, hands onto the thighs. So John, bring your knees a little bit further forwards, away from you. That's it. And push, 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 push. Bring your head and shoulders up if you want. Push your knees towards you. You get out as much as you put in and relax. These exercises are super good for the sacroiliac joint and for the core muscles. So these are the types of exercises that will, without any pressure, strengthen the inside of your body. Last one of these. Hands onto the knees, shins parallel to the floor. Push the legs away. Extend your arms if you can, Liz. Push it away, push it away, push it away. And the knees come towards you. Push, 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 push. Feel the pressure. And release. Good. Hopefully you're feeling it. I know that I am. Good. Now, bring your fingertips over your kneecaps. So your fingers are pointing towards your feet. And your shins are relaxed. So let your calves be next to your hamstrings. Good. Now, push the legs away and resist with the hands. Push, 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 push. Feel your lower back flattening against the floor. For some of you with lower back pain, this is quite a nice release. And relax. We're going to do it twice more. Breathe deeply. So you can relax your shins, your calf muscles are touching your hamstrings. And inhale deeply. Push your legs away. You can have your head and shoulders up or down. Push, push, push. Keep breathing. Keep resisting with the hands. One more breath. And relax. Whew. Lovely. It's amazing how much you can do without moving much, eh? Let's try the last one. Inhale. Push your legs away. Resist with the hands. The hands are getting stronger because we are making them work. Whenever we put muscle strain on our bodies, there is more bone being generated. And relax. Good. Shake your hands. Relax your feet. Have a little stretch if you want. You can sway side to side. Now we have the side muscles to work. If you have forgotten, you can turn around and look at the screen. We're going to have the legs at 90 degrees and the hands to the outside of the knees. And the arms will resist. You will feel it a lot on your pectoral muscles. The arms will resist. The legs try to go away from each other. And you just resist with your abs and your arms. Yeah? When you're ready, legs 90 degrees. Inhale. Exhale. Push the legs away. Resist with your hands. Your belly is engaged. Your pectorals are engaged. Resist, resist. Keep breathing at the same time. Don't hold your breath. And relax. We have 2 more. So your arm should feel it as well. Here we go. Legs are about 2 fists distance apart. Inhale and exhale. Push away. You can expand your fingers. Your palms are on the sides of your knees, resisting your legs. And relax. 1 more. Legs parallel to the floor, hands on the outside of the knees, and push, 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 push. Feel your abs, feel your arms, feel your pectorals working. Keep pushing. And relax. Good. Excellent. Now the last one. We're going to put the hands into 2 fists and press your hands, like if you were going to use them for punching, press them so that they are strong. Place the fists between your knees and press the knees towards each other. Feel your abs working. Press, press, press. Your hands are resisting. Keep pressing. Inner thighs are working. And relax. 2 more. Prepare your hands. If you have long nails, I'm sorry, that hurts. But try your best. Press your hands into tight fists and press your knees towards each other. Your belly is engaged. You're feeling that pressure. And relax. Last one of this set. Hands into fists between your legs and press, 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 press. Give it your all. Feel it. And relax. Relax your feet onto the floor and let your knees sway side to side. And have a full stretch if you want. Lovely. Now we're going to stretch those abs muscles with shoulder bridge. If you don't know what shoulder bridge is, come into sitting and watch. If you know what I'm talking about, you can start straight away. So in shoulder bridge, our feet are on the floor, relatively close to the hips. The arms are by the sides of the body, palms facing down. And we tap the tailbone under and we push our chest and our belly up towards the sky. And then we roll down vertebra by vertebra. We bring it up and we roll down. The hands on the floor are important. We are going to be, after we do 3 rolling up and down of bridge, we're going to bring one leg up, point, bend, and release, and the other, point, bend, and release, and then release down. So your arms will give you a nice base and will help you to have more strength. When you're ready, feet close to your hips, arms by the side, your belly is getting ready to work, pelvic floor in and up. Push your feet onto the floor, arms push down onto the floor, and rolling your back up, and then roll it down. Inhale, bringing it up. Push the arms onto the floor, chin to chest, and release down. One more time. Inhale. Bring it up. Try to be as high as you can be. Maybe you want to interlace your fingers underneath your hips. Maybe come onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels. And release down really gently. Good. Inhale and exhale. We are now going to incorporate the legs. It's the last asana for today. So we're going to do 3 repetitions of it. Check that your hands are facing down to support you. Tuck your tailbone under, bring your hips up, and push your left leg onto the floor. Right knee comes up, leg extends, knee bends. And then the other side. Don't let your hip go down. Release down, vertebra by vertebra. That's 1. And 2, bring it up. These exercises will strengthen your hips and your glutes. Bring the knee up, leg up, bend the knee and release. Keep the hips up. Left leg, extend, bend, and release. With control, release your vertebrae down as if you were putting a string of pearls over a table, 1 vertebrae at the time. Last one. Inhale, bring it up. Pushing your feet onto the floor. And right knee up. Extend, bend, and release. Keep your hips up. Left leg, extend, bend, and release. And release down towards the floor. Bring your knees towards your chest, nose between your knees. Hug your knees. And let both knees go to one side, coming into a twist. And change sides. And bring your knees back to center, feet towards the sky. Hold on the inside of your feet for your happy baby. Rock side to side. Let your lower back release. Then come to stillness for a moment. Feel the whole of your spine having a nice stretch on the floor. And release your feet, release your arms. Coming to Shavasana. And before your mind starts rising and thinking about what's coming next on the day, or what happened last night, you can bring your mind to the mantra. Mantras work so that even if you can't remember the Sanskrit words, if you remember the translation, you're already bringing it to your heart. And the translation is, bring us from darkness to light, from ignorance into knowledge, and from death into life. And when you're ready, wiggle your toes and your fingers, roll your head side to side, Have a nice stretch. And come into sitting. We're going to finish chanting Om 3 times, followed by Shanti, 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 Om, peace, peace, peace. Inhale to begin, inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your hands together, rub your palms. Make the movement a little faster, generating prana between your hands, and place your palms over your face. Inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands. Slide your hands to your chest and bow your heads. Namaste. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. Well done.